Hi there, it is Miss Jo coming at you from Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. Today we're going to talk about what is mental health. Mental health is a term that gets thrown around a lot. We hear a lot about it, especially this time of year with Bell Let's Talk campaign coming up. And mental health, some people think of it as a scary thing, but it's absolutely not. And so we're going to break that down and we're going to demystify it and we're going to normalize mental health for you today in this video. So the key points that we're going to talk about is that everybody has mental health. So it's not just for some people. Everyone has it. Just like you have physical health in your body and your physical health changes at times. Sometimes you have a cold. Sometimes you might break a foot. Sometimes you might, have a stomach ache. Those things you would not feel ashamed about. You would not feel afraid to get help for those kind of things. Just in that way, if you are struggling with your mental health, you should not feel ashamed. There's nothing to be ashamed of because everybody has mental health, okay? So everyone struggles sometimes. There's no such thing as a person who is always happy. There are people who may seem always happy on the outside, but even those people will have difficult times. Those people, they'll still have an argument with a friend. They'll still have, maybe some struggles with their self-esteem, or they might lose a family member, and those things are all things that take a hit to your mental health, and it's normal that they do. That's something that happens to everybody. So the other point that I want to make is that getting help is normal. And guess what? So some people have there's this misconception that if you get help for your mental health, that it means that you're weak. Absolutely not. It is the opposite. So getting help for your mental health actually shows strength and courage, because you're willing to step up and say, you know what? I am struggling right now. I am trying to make this better on my own. The ways that I am working on making it better, not really working. And there are people out there who can help me with that. So maybe I should ask those people. And those people are often readily available to you. If you are a student, your school counselor is your mental health point of contact. If you are struggling, you can always talk to your school counselor. You can strike up a conversation. The things we talk about are confidential. I'm not going to go and share the information that you give me with anyone else. Unless you were to tell me that someone is in danger, I'm not sharing your information. So you can always come and ask for help if you need it, and that shows courage. Okay, so I just wanted to touch on those points, and it's important to remember that we have mental health all the time. So it's not just this time of year when we hear more about it, because people do tend to struggle more in the winter months, but all year we have mental health, and it's not a straight line. Nobody's like happy all the time. We have ups and downs, and it's normal. It goes like this. All right, and if you find yourself in a period of down, and it's not making that move back up, then you might be someone who needs a little help. Just like you would go to the doctor if you got a sore throat and a week later it was not getting better, you'd already tested negative for COVID, you'd be going to the doctor to say, hey, I've got this sore throat and it's not getting better. So just like your mental health, if it takes a dip and it stays down for a longer period of time, so it's impacting your life and you're finding that your happiness is low most of the time, or that you're not, your usual self, that's a time to say, hey, Miss Jo, listen, I think I'm struggling with my mental health and I'd like to talk to you about some strategies to fix it. Fixing it takes some work, and work is strength. So folks, thank you for joining me today, and I will see you again. Take care.